5 minutes ago, Betelgeuse just exploded, and something terrifying is happening. The James Webb Telescope offers a new galaxy vision. The latest NASA ESA photographs reveal a Riot star about to detonate supernova. A phenomenon has shocked the galaxy, scientific community, and Earth. Betelgeuse, an Orion red supergiant star, has unleashed a global display. What might this phenomenon bring? Is it a future Earth threat? To find out, keep watching this video till the end. As we gaze at the night sky, we'll understand why we enjoy the star's immense beauty for our planet and solar system. Astronomers and astrophysicists have been inspired by celebrity histories and discoveries for decades. Betelgeuse is one of numerous magnificent stars that have recently drawn attention. The star's lifespan and history may now be explained by its internal and external occurrences. Let's first examine Betelgeuse's kind and existing research before diving into fresh findings. Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star, has long played a major role in human history. It is 764 times larger than our solar system's sun and 767 million miles wide. It emits 7,500 to 14,000 times the sun's energy. Let's imagine this star's supergiant label is justified. It's huge. Since its discovery, Betelgeuse's magnitude has been studied and measured. Every measurement has a size discrepancy. Size likely fluctuates over time. Betelgeuse's expansions and contractions change its lengths. Star size and luminosity are affected by this contraction and expansion. Betelgeuse's size is its most remarkable feature. It dwarfs our Sun. This star's diameter is several hundred times greater than Earth's orbit around the Sun. Fun fact, Betelgeuse's outer layers would engulf Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, and slightly pierce Jupiter's orbit if put directly in the center of our solar system. What can one say? It shows the universe's majesty. Arabic names Betelgeuse, Yad al-Jaza, means Orion's hand. The star is on the famous constellation's right shoulder, hence its name. Given early Arabic astronomers many contributions to astronomy, the star's name isn't surprising. They named most stars worldwide using a constellation-based approach. Many languages adapted Yad al-Jaza over time. Betelgeuse became a common phrase. Early astronomers saw Betelgeuse as a dazzling light that glowed even on the darkest nights. Sir John Herschel, a famous British astronomer who loved Betelgeuse, modified things in the early 1800s. He realized that the star was unique and had supergiant features. His discovery alerted other experts to Betelgeuse's actual nature. Things get intriguing now. Young astronomers and astrophysicists often think supergiant stars are the oldest. However, some discoveries contradict this. Same for Betelgeuse's age. Stars are mature after tens of millions of years, contrary to conventional assumptions. However, cosmically, it is young. Betelgeuse's rapid alterations are alarming, since the star is nearing the end of its life cycle, despite its seeming youth. Betelgeuse's supernova explosion's effect on Earth are terrifying. If a massive star bursts, what would happen to Earth? Imagine the results. Review them all. Why is Betelgeuse dying? To comprehend the reason for Betelgeuse's abrupt demise, we must first understand the lifespan of stars and how they inevitably meet their doom, which is a supernova explosion. In a compelling cosmic odyssey that spans huge swaths of time and space, you witness enormous stars like Betelgeuse go through numerous life stages. It begins at the cradle of stellar birth. At this stage, the colossal stars form from massive molecular clouds, employing gravitational forces to suck in massive amounts of dust and gas. As nuclear fusion ignites within their cores, the gas that led to the star's massiveness enter their main sequence phase, where they will burn brilliantly and persistently for millions and billions of years, radiating their brightness throughout the cosmos. Change, like all occurrences in the cosmos, is unavoidable. As time passes, these once young stars enter different phases of their lives. As the hydrogen in the stars decreases, they become supergiants or red giants, and their outer layers grow to inconceivable sizes. Furthermore, during this stage, they emit a bright light that brightens the night sky. But that's not all you see. Underneath their gorgeous exteriors is an inevitable truth that will influence the fate of these huge stars. As nuclear fusion progresses, these big stars create elements continuously within their cores, amassing iron. Unlike earlier stages of fusion that release energy, iron fusion uses more power than it produces, causing the core to lose capacity to counteract gravitational forces pulling inward. The core collapses suddenly and catastrophically under the great pressure of gravity. This core collapse occurs in a fraction of a second, causing the star to undergo a supernova explosion of incredible dimensions, after which the star unleashes an inconceivable amount of energy and a dazzling display of cosmic power. At the moment of energy release, depending on the magnitude of the explosion, a certain star undergoing a supernova explosion is among the brightest things in the universe. The star rejects its outer layers into space, forming an expansive nebula of gas and dust. At the end of the event, the energy released during the supernova explosion creates heavy elements such as gold, silver, and uranium, enriching the cosmos with the essential building blocks required to form new stars, planets, and life. Betelgeuse experienced these stages. As expected, it happened rapidly and unexpectedly. If Betelgeuse explodes as a supernova, it means it has generated too many elements in its core over the last 10 million years. Betelgeuse is in its final bright red stage, but its explosion date is undetermined. The star's outcry is due to its early arrival. Whatever happens, Betelgeuse's rapid evolution explains its magnitude variability. You may have wondered what magnitude means lately. Earth-based magnitude measures a star's brightness. On a logarithmic scale, smaller numbers are brighter. The full moon has a magnitude of -12.74, while the sun is -26.74. Scientists say Betelgeuse has always been 0.0 to 0.10. The star was 2.5 times fainter than ever in December 2019. Astrophysicists called the star's terrible fading the Big Dimming. Several huge dimming ideas have been offered. The star rejected a large mass that veiled its brightness. Since Betelgeuse is a semi-regular variable star, its steady brightness has changed. The star's pulsing caused its prior brightness change. Betelgeuse's brightness fluctuates due to its outer layer's pulsation. When a star expands, its surface area increases, lowering its warmth and brightness. Contractions increase surface temperature, which brightens. The December 2019 brightness drop was different. A material outburst from the stars in the Betelgeuse created what scientists call the vast darkening. So, in theory, those who thought the giant star exploded at the moment were also somewhat closer. The core began to show signs of instability almost immediately after the surface explosion of Betelgeuse. In fact, the dust cloud that had been blocking the star had dissipated. The cycle of brightness oscillation was reduced from 400 to 200. It began to get outrageously light again in the spring of 2023, but this time brighter than previous records. This led astronomers to believe that a supernova was about to occur. Because of the star's massive size, it's more easier to observe the changing events in and around Betelgeuse. Most other stars in the Milky Way galaxy cannot be said to be the same. Scientists use the Hubble telescope or radio telescopes to investigate the events on the star in order to solve any mysteries. The James Webb Telescope makes high-definition imaging much easier. The images depict a completely different brilliant body than the Sun. One thing we've determined is that the star is not a single smooth sphere, but rather a lumpy cluster of bubbling gas the size of small stars in space. We also discovered that the core emits massive plumes of hot materials that reach the surface and then migrate inside. Not to mention the photosphere, which is entirely unique among the stars. They are all greater mysteries that are linked inside the galaxy itself. What might we expect from the Betelgeuse explosion? Let's just say that if Betelgeuse exploded, the Earth would not be utterly destroyed. Betelgeuse is approximately 642 light-years away from Earth. Even while this isn't nearly as far for a star of that size, it's safe to state that an explosion would not be disastrous for Earth. One thing is certain, we will feel the burst and dispersal of energy in the universe. One of the many notable changes caused by the Betelgeuse explosion will be tremendous light. In fact, this would be a once-in-a-lifetime magnificent event, with the star not only blazing brightly during the day, but also outshining the moon at night. Consider the possibility of a sun large enough to encompass the entire Earth. Aside from the amazing show of brilliance, the Betelgeuse explosion would most likely unleash a surge of high-energy gamma-ray radiation. This would have been devastating if it hadn't been for the fact that neutrinos are a byproduct of the imminent explosion. Because of the magnitude of Betelgeuse, a large number of neutrinos would be emitted when it explodes, and Earth would be pummeled by a large number of them. Fortunately for us, neutrinos are subatomic particles that have no effect on the materials they pass through. As a result, they pose no threat to Earth. Cosmic rays are also present. Normally, supernovae can accelerate the rate at which cosmic rays from space bombard the Earth. But given that cosmic ray exposure is not new to Earth, an additional influence induced by Betelgeuse would be minor. Following the initial explosion of the enormous star, relics of the explosion are predicted to surface in the shape of glowing nebula. This will represent a place in space where Betelgeuse originally stood in its entirety. The upcoming explosion of Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star in the constellation Orion, promises to be a spectacular and breathtaking event. Because it is one of the closest major stars to Earth, the supernova explosion is projected to be one of the most stunning astronomical phenomena ever viewed by humanity. Although the particular time of this event is unknown, astronomers believe it will occur within the next few 100,000 years. In terms of astronomical timescales, they are relatively near. That being said, we can only wait to see how this incredible event lights up our cosmos. Thanks for watching. Like and comment on our video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch more interesting videos like this one. Thank you.